Hi, and welcome to week 35 of the Monologue Project. This week we have, and it's a long name, so I have to, it's My Name is Rachel Corrie, taken from the writings of Rachel Corrie, edited by Alan Rickman and Katherine Viner. Character is Rachel, because it's all one big, one-person show. It's relatively straightforward, not necessarily hugely actable, but if you need a direct address piece, which sometimes happens, I did an audition in New York this week and they specifically asked for a direct address audition piece. So if you need something like that, there you go. Here's one for you. Challenges this week are just, I'm not in the mood. That's where the work happens, right? When you're just not feeling it and you have to do it anyway. So anyway, all of that said, this is Rachel from My Name is Rachel Corrie. Okay. I'm Rachel. Sometimes I wear ripped jeans. Sometimes I wear polyester. Sometimes I take off all my clothes and I swim naked at the beach. I don't believe in fate, but my astrological sign is Aries, the ram, and my sign on the zodiac is the sheep, and the name Rachel means sheep. But I've got a fire in my belly. It used to be a big, loud, blazing fire that I couldn't hear anybody else over it. So I talked a lot and didn't listen too much. Then I went to middle school where you got to be cool and you got to be strong and tough, and I tried real hard to be cool. But luckily, I happened to get a free trip to Russia, and I saw another country for the first time. In the streets and the alleys, it was an obstacle course of garbage and mud and graffiti. I mean, there was coal dust on the snow. Everything was dirty. And they always said to us, "How do you like our dirty city?" But it was so pretty. The little lights in the windows and the red dusk light on the buildings. It was flawed, dirty, broken, and gorgeous. I looked backwards across the Pacific Ocean, and from that distance, some things back here in Olympia, Washington, USA seemed a little weird and disconcerting. But I was awake in Russia. I was awake for the first time with bug eyes and a grin. On the flight home from Anchorage to Seattle, everything was dark, and then the sun began to rise, and the water was shining, and I realized we were flying over Puget Sound. And soon we could see the islands in that water, and the evergreen trees on those islands. And I began to sob. I sobbed in all that radiance, in the midst of the most glorious sunrise I had ever seen, because it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to make me glad to be home.